What's good, Relocation football fans? It's your boy Smitty here, back with some RFL action as we got Monday football here for the the RFL. I don't know where that came from, but appreciate you guys coming through. What's good, Sabaz? What's good, Nicholas? Appreciate you guys coming through to watch this NFC matchup between the league's top teams in this conference. Both teams coming into this contest undefeated as we are here in Toronto, Canada, as the Thunderbirds host the Columbus Explorers. Both teams, as I said, undefeated. Toronto 6-0, Columbus 5-0. Who's going to come out on top with this victory? Who's going to remain undefeated? And who will take their first loss? It's going to be a tough one, though, for the Explorers, as they're going to be the ones on the road. But it's up to the Thunderbirds to try to see if they can keep things going. Of course, trying to keep an undefeated streak, very hard to do. Only 3 teams remaining that are undefeated: Conquistadors, Thunderbirds, and Explorers. And we have 2 of them here facing up against each other today. So who's going to come out on top? Will it be the Thunderbirds or will it be the Explorers? Let me know in the comments. Without further ado, let's get this game right under wraps, as we'll have a great game between these 2 top NFC teams. Explorers, Thunderbirds. Here goes the kickoff, as this one sails down the field and will be fielded at the 8-yard line. On the return, he'll take this one close to the 30, gets it to the 28-yard line, and the Thunderbirds will be ready to get things going. Coach Crozer has been doing a great job with the Thunderbirds this year in his first year as an RFL coach. But what about this guy right here calling the shots at the quarterback position? LC3 having a fantastic season. A lot of explosive plays we got to see from him this year. And let's see if he can keep the train rolling and try to improve the 7-0 on the season. 1st and 10 at the 28. They'll come out in the I formation. Very first play, they give it off to Ronnie Nickens. He's powering through a couple of Explorer defenders, and he picks up a nice gain right there, running through a good amount of defenders in his way. We already know a powerful runner. And speaking of him, he is definitely the key centerpiece of this offense as we get a closer look. And let's not forget about the rookie, TJ Reynolds Jr. Definitely having himself a breakout rookie season. He made a lot of big plays for the Thunderbirds, helping them win. Pistol formation this time after the 5-yard gain. They go right back to Nickens. Breaks the tackle, and he gets the first down. There's a flag also on the field. And a face mask penalty right there, going to tack on 15 extra yards on top of the play. Sean Carter, the strong safety, going to be called for the penalty. Automatic first down, of course, and they'll have 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. So that definitely helps out the Thunderbirds. Good-looking drive here so far. Got a bunch set here of receivers out wide to the left side of LC3. Still going to hand this one off to Nickens, and he is just absolutely going to work on the ground. Almost scoops up that first down. I think he's inches short. Last week, 19 carries for 95 yards. Didn't get a touchdown, but man, was he electric. Very explosive, and you can see he's continuing that trend right here, as he's already got himself over 30-plus yards on just 3 carries. They go right back on the ground, and that's going to be enough for the first down. I said he was over 30-plus yards. Exaggerated there. He's actually at 24 on that one, but first down rush right there. And they're continuing to keep the chains moving here on their first down, first time out here on offense. Haven't thrown the ball yet, and the ground game is working, so why not keep giving it off to your workhorse? And if you can't stop the run of the Thunderbirds, it gets really hard to stop this offense in general once they start throwing the ball. Here it looks like they're going to take their first pass attempt. 5 wide empty set, LC3. Good protection, takes off out of the pocket, and there he goes with a juke move. Takes a couple of contact, though. Could be risky right there, but he hangs on to the ball, scoops up the first down. 13 yards on his first rush of the day. What's good, RBL? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. You too, Coach Armstrong. A nice run right there from LC3. First time he's got to get something going by himself here. Couldn't find anybody open. And, of course, you know he's going to get it done on the ground. What's good, RFL analysis? Is all cool, bro. Appreciate you coming through. 1st and 10 here for the Thunderbirds. Great looking drive here on their first opening offensive drive. Nice little cut back there by Nickens, but all he can do is get right back to the line of scrimmage. If anything, probably picked up a yard. Here's a look at the Explorers defense. So far having a little bit of trouble on how they're going to try to slow up this offense. The offense is really doing a good job right now moving on them. But they do have really good cover corners. And just everybody in general at that safety position really solid. So they got to make sure that they are careful when it comes to airing it out. And you can tell probably that's the approach here. They haven't thrown the ball much at all. Here's the second attempt. And it's going to be a running back screen to the rookie. Clifton General going to be taken down, but not until he gets a first down, as it'll be 1st and goal at the 8. What's good, Dreadpool? He said you already did the team picking. Yeah, I already picked all the teams already in the league, if that's what you mean. First and goal. Here goes a quarterback draw play. And he gets this one inside the 5. That has worked like a charm for the Thunderbirds this season. 100% effective when they do run that same play within the 5-yard line. And they call it early that time, but it does pick up some good yardage there on 1st and goal. So it's now 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line. Shotgun here for LC3. There goes a handoff. Ronnie Nickens spinning and twirling his way towards the end zone, but he falls just a yard short. It's now 3rd and goal at the 1. One opportunity to try to get this one in the end zone. They're right at the 1. They hand it off, and here goes Nickens. Can't make his way in. Goes down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard as he's met there by Kaepernick. And it's now 4th and goal, as they'll have to most likely probably settle for the 3 points. Don't want to try getting too aggressive here early in the game. But then again, you probably can because, I mean, no points on the board yet. First opening drive. We'll see what they'll call. And they're going to play it smart here. Just kick the field goal. The kick is up, and it's good. Toronto with a great drive. Just couldn't finish it, but they do manage to get some points. Scores 3-0 here in the first offensive possession. This time, here goes the Thunderbirds, kicking it off to the Explorers. This one's going to be fielded at the 3. Here goes C.J. Robinson taking a huge hit right there. Nice open field tackle there by the cover team. And coming out for the first time today, their leader, Latavian Worrell, taking over. He's been injured for a couple of weeks, but he's back. And he's looking to take this team to the promised land once again. Try to keep this undefeated streak going at 6-0. Shotgun here for Worrell. Bunch formation at the bottom of your screen. Worrell going to look to throw, and this one maybe too early. That one could have been picked off the head of the intended target. And it fell almost into the hands of the defender, but that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's a look at the offensive unit. Their running back, Bradley Atagwe, is out, so they have Angelo Ferrezi in as their starter so far. Free agent running back that they picked up. There's a handoff and a nice run play right there by Ferrezi. 6 yards on his first down carry. He said, can I make sure Bain is the backup? That Wheeler is holding. Oh, yeah, I will. I mean, if it comes to a point where LC3 gets injured, but I'm pretty sure that he's not the backup. Probably just had a little mistake going on there. But from what I've seen from the roster before starting this game, he's definitely the backup. But here goes a big 3rd down sack for the Thunderbirds, and they're able to get the stop on the Explorers. 3 and out on their first drive. Here's another look at this play, trying to set up the running back screen. Probably should have thrown it to avoid the sack, but either way, looks like they were on that screen well. And so now they have to punt it away. Oh, that creaking there. I don't know where that's coming from. There goes the return for the Thunderbirds. He's got a good space. Nice little spin move. It was very slow, but a little bit effective as he gets this one close to midfield at the 49. That was Tyrone Connor on the return. LC3 and his offense looking to come back out on the field to get some more points. This time more than 3, hopefully. As they're coming out. Great field position. Good job by the defense. So momentum so far leaning in the direction of Toronto here in front of their home crowd. First and 10, they give the ball off to Nickens. Nice powerful run as he spins down to the 46. There's an injury on the field. Not sure exactly who that was that got hurt. Ronnie Nickens is just fine as he's still in the backfield. 5-yard gain on that first down run. They go right back to Nickens, and Nickens is doing a great job on the ground running the football. 3 yards right there, and it's now 3rd and 2. Big 3rd down right here for the Explorers. They really want to make sure that they get this stop. If not, it's going to make things a lot more difficult as the momentum is really, as I said, shifting in the other direction. But a great stop right there as he is stood up by Schmidt. Ronnie Nickens loses a yard on the play. Good stop right there by the Explorers. They get a 3-and-out themselves. Get another opportunity to come out on the out onto the field. That's all good, Nick. Don't worry about it. Yeah, he was. It's all good about the spam guy. Don't badger him about it. He's a good guy. The offense of the Explorers coming out onto the field. Ball at the 20-yard line. And there goes that man right there, number 8, C.J. Robinson. A big reason on why they are undefeated. Makes a lot of plays. He made a lot already this season. And they're definitely going to need to call upon him a couple times to try to come out on top with this victory. First down. Here goes a throw straight into the flats. And he'll get this one out past the 25 to the 26 as he hits his tight end. And now pick up 6 yards. Braxton Banjo on the reception. Need 4 yards for a first down. And here goes Worrell looking to get their teams first. Throws this one, and this one sails out of bounds. Incomplete. 1 for 3 so far is Worrell. Coverage has been pretty good by the Thunderbirds. Speaking of coverage, here's a look at the defensive lineup of the Thunderbirds. Very talented group. Much better than what they were last season. And still, even last season, were not a group to really mess with. A lot of new names. And, I mean, this team has just gotten better and better since even last season. And they made it all the way to the NFC Championship game with pretty much a team full of rookies. 3rd and 4. Here goes a throw, and that one was off target. A good catch made there, though, by Banjo, but Worrell a little bit shaky with his accuracy so far coming back from his injury. So here goes the punt. The Thunderbirds going to try to make sure they can get something done on their next go-around. They've had some good punt returns, and here goes another pretty decent one as he gets this one to the 34-yard line. Tyrone Connor on the return. And for the 3rd time, we're going to see LC3 come back out here for his offense. What's good, Daquan? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Haven't missed much of anything yet. Hasn't been quite any big plays yet that have happened. Thunderbirds able to get a field goal on the board. Pistol formation. Here goes LC3 looking to throw. This one falls incomplete. That's only the second pass attempt for LC3. It's good, awesome Crocodile. Appreciate you coming through the stream. 5 wide empty set as they'll look to most likely let him whip it again. And he'll just take off immediately. Don't know how he got by the defender. Stiff arm doesn't work as he's brought down by Rashad Chamberlain. It's now 3rd down. Once again, coming up 5 wide empty set here for LC3. And he takes off again. Nice juke move. Still on his feet as he takes this one to the 45. It's already the 4th time LC3 has ran. Nice first down pickup, and he's been taking off a lot outside of the pocket here in this game. Hasn't quite looked around to try to throw the ball. And as I talked about how good this defensive backcourt is, look at this. He's got nothing but open field on that right sideline, and I don't know what just happened right there. He stepped out of bounds. He had nothing but green grass in front of him. Could have probably taken that one to the house. And of course, the logic of Madden just taking away a big play that could have happened right there. There was nobody on that right side. We go with the counter run play, and there goes Nickens, rumbling his way to the 37-yard line. It's now 3rd and 2 at the 37. Still a risky field goal attempt from this distance, so they want to make sure that they pick up this first down if they want a chance at any points. Shotgun here for LC3. They'll hand it off, and there goes Nickens. Picked up the first down. 12 carries, 40 yards on the day. Come out here in the pistol formation. And there goes Nickens, exploding, getting it down to the 30, 4-yard gain. So the Explorers, once again, like I said, they got to find a way to neutralize one aspect of offense for the Thunderbirds. If they allow this ground game to kick up, it's going to be a long day. But that's the end of the first quarter. 3-0 is the score here. The Thunderbirds have the lead here at home, and they have will have possession to start out the second quarter. Hopefully, they can add on to their lead. It's been a lackluster first quarter right there. Was expecting a good amount of scoring from these two teams, but it seems like the Thunderbirds playing it a lot more safer than usual. Not really trying the secondary as far as throwing the football, keeping to the ground. And LC3 not risking anything, trying to throw it in any direction, and that can be a turnover. LC3 looking to throw, and once again, can't find anybody, just takes off, and he's got the first down. There's an injury timeout on the field. Still, once again, don't know who's hurt there, but hopefully LC3, even though he got up, is all right. He's taking a lot of hits, though. He's got to make sure that he slides. And that's usually something he does a pretty good job at, is sliding at times. Right there, I guess he assumed he was getting the block, took a big shot right there. And it's first down at the 20. And LC3 is fine. He comes out and he's in the shotgun with Ronnie Nickens in the backfield. Nickens with a handoff up the gut. Stiff arm, still on his feet, and he gets this one inside the 5 for a Thunderbirds first and goal. Powerful running, as always, by Ronnie Nickens. And we'll get another look at this play right here. There's a handoff, some good block. Great job by him squeezing through that tight coverage. Rashad Chamberlain, one of their best tackling corners. One-on-one with Nickens, but hey, you already know how difficult it is to tackle this guy, especially if you're a corner. He's going to throw you pretty much every time, and does a great job right there one-on-one, able to extend for extra yards, and it's first and goal right at the 2. Last time they were this close, though, they couldn't muster up a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it this time. Nickens up the gut, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. So the Thunderbirds strike again, this time scoring the first touchdown of the game, and LC3, well, Ronnie Nickens pretty much getting in there untouched. Thunderbirds off to a hot start as expected here in front of their home crowd. 6-0 on the season, looking to improve to 7. The Explorers trying to keep their undefeated streak, but they can't allow this game to get ugly. This one's going to be fielded at the 1 by C.J. Robinson, and Robinson with a good return as he gets this one out to the 30. So 0 points so far on the board for Columbus as they'll have Latavian Worrell under center. It's a handoff to the outside to Ferrazzi. Got some good key blocks right there, and there's going to be a flag. Looked like an obvious face mask penalty right there on the rookie Xavier Mays.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And that's definitely a face mask on the defense as expected. Just as I said, Xavier Mays getting a handful of face masks. That's going to tack on 15 extra yards on top of the play. And so that'll move him to the 47. What's good, Buckeye Nation? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Say like the Aviators, to be honest. The Aviators, both teams from Columbus, pretty good, solid-looking teams, though. 1st and 10. Here goes a handoff, and Ferrazzi just bouncing through, finding little gaps to run through, and that's his specialty. I mean, not a big guy, doesn't really muscle you with any strength or anything, but very fast, very explosive, and he can hit any hole that he has available. The handoff once again to him, and there goes a 1st down for Columbus as he gets this one to the 35. Ferrazzi's one of those guys getting signed and undrafted in this year's draft. A rookie-submitted draft player right there. Of course, like I said, undrafted, but picked up by the Explorers in free agency during the preseason, and he's just been a good fit for them and a great addition to the team. Play action as Worrell's going to look to try to throw. Spinning around, and down he's going to go for a sack as he's met by a plethora of Thunderbird defenders, and it's going to be a whole loss of 15 yards. I mean, if anything, he should have probably tried to step up in the pocket. He did not. I don't believe he even got outside the tackle box, so couldn't really quite throw it away unless he could get it near an intended receiver. You can see right here trying to get outside, and he did not do that, so couldn't throw the ball away, was not in any position to do so. He should have probably stepped up in the pocket. That would have extended his time more than that decision that he made going backwards. And that resulted in a huge loss for the Explorers. Second and 25, shotgun here. And they'll hand this one off to, I thought that was Ferrazzi, but that's actually Scudder, 3rd string backup. Of course, moving up to 2nd due to the injury to Bradley Atagwe, and all he can do is get 2 yards back. It's a big 3rd down here for the Thunderbirds. Of course, they don't want to give up 23 yards. Not too many plays in the book that's going to get you this amount of yards, but let's see if the Explorers can make something happen here. A lot of time here for Worrell. Setting up, he's going to let one fly, and it's going to be caught wide open. There goes the rookie Matthew Milo, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. Great job by the offensive line up front. That's going to be Milo's 1st career touchdown in the RFL. Congratulations to the rookie submitted draft player right there. He was wide open on that left side. And as I said, an excellent job by that whole offensive line up front, extending him for all that time. And Milo with a long touchdown as they not only convert, they score the points. Here goes the extra point to try to bring them within a field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. 7-10 is the score here. The Thunderbirds, they got a little bit of a fight back here from the Explorers, showing them, hey, you're not the only undefeated team so far. We're going to try to keep our streak going as well. And that was just a great play right there by the offense. Yeah, the next game is going to be the Armadillos versus the Huskies, and that's going to be at 8:30 tonight. And here goes a return as he gets this one to the 27. 21-yard return right there by Donnell. And so the Thunderbirds, they scored a touchdown. And Explorers able to score a touchdown right back. And so now they have to try to make sure they keep the pressure on the Explorers and try to see if they can continue to keep the response going. Pistol formation here at the 27. It's a handoff, and there goes Ronnie Nickens with some key blocks, getting to the outside, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 46. A great run. He's already 17 yards away from having an 100-yard gain on the ground in the first half. I mean, the first half still isn't pretty much nowhere near over. It's got over 10 minutes left in the second quarter. He's already at 83 yards on 16 carries. He had 19 for 95, as I said last week. And there goes a handoff. He's brought down immediately at the 46-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there by Schmidt. Schmidt doing a great job getting off blocks, making tackles here early in this game. It's his third solo tackle there at that defensive tackle position. What's good, T Savage 85? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Double tight formation here at the 46-yard line. LC3 going to be under center as he'll drop back. They send an all-out blitz wide open for a first down as he's able to connect with Rashawn Parker, the tight end. So they rolled the dice, tried to send everybody in on that blitz, left a guy open. LC3 able to read where he was and connect for the first down. They'll pitch this one out to Nickens. He did not get the block right there. It looked like he was in the position to do so. The offensive lineman just missed it. Didn't get anybody. So that's going to be a 2-yard loss there on that carry. There's another look at this play. The offensive lineman was right there, but Watts coming through untouched with a solid tackle. You can see right there, looks like it was actually the tight end, Tremont Scrine, who was supposed to pick up that block. Absolutely missed him. And it's now 2nd and 12 after the 2-yard loss on the pitch. They're going to throw the ball. Looks like they try to go with a tight end screen pass here to Parker, but that once again is blown up. 2-yard loss once again, back to back. And so now they're going to face a long third down situation. It's going to be 3rd and 14. Definitely got ourselves a good game going on here, T Savage. Long third down situation here for LC3. He's going to drop back looking to pass. Rolls out to the left side, takes off. He's got the first down and then some and slides down at the 20. A great job right there by LC3. Just absolutely ripping this defense apart, taking off out of the pocket. They got to do a much better job maintaining those outsides to make sure that he doesn't get as much space to be able to make these types of plays, especially on a long third down situation that it was. What's good, Mike? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. First down and 10 at the 20-yard line after the scamper by LC3. He'll go on the ground. Ronnie Nickens outrunning the defense, and he'll spin and twirl his way down to the 6-yard line for another first down. Yeah, definitely is going to be a lot easier, man. That way I don't have to create the players. Well, I'll create the players, but it would just be easier because it's already in the game. So I can take what you guys have in the draft application. That's going to mean I'm going to have to, tweak the application as well, but we'll find out. But that definitely helps out a lot. Can't wait for Madden 19 to come out. 5 wide empty set, 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. Here goes this quarterback draw play. And he gets taken down at the 2. Still some good yardage right there. Tried to pull off a spin move, and that's probably not one of his best moves in his arsenal. Goes down just 2 yards short. There's a handoff, and it looks like Ronnie Nickens almost gets in the end zone. They say he fell down just inches short of the goal line. And it's now 3rd and goal right there at the 1. Yep, Armadillos playing tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern against the Huskies. Huskies taking a upsetting loss last week Well, actually yesterday to the Sentinels. Here goes that quarterback draw play. Easy touchdown. And like I said, when they run this play with inside the 5-yard line, it's in 100% effectiveness, and they score every time. There goes a touchdown for Toronto. One of the best plays that they have there at the goal line, and like I said, works 100% of the time this season. They've already called it 4 times already in this game. It's the first time it went for a touchdown, but once again, like I said, that's the first time that they ran it inside the 5 where it always works. And there goes the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Thunderbirds take the lead by 10, score 17-7. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand that, T7. I'm definitely not going to have guys edit things the way they want, though. I might give a set amount of points for them to put towards attributes and things like that, and then I can only like allow where certain attributes can go like but so high and things like that, you know. But I'll figure it out. Yep, just like you said, East Coast Gaming, battle of the unbeatens. 5-0 Explorers versus the 6-0 Toronto Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds on top by 10 here. There's a handoff pass for Razy, trying to make something happen there. Somehow managed to get a yard out of that play. Great job, though, by the Thunderbirds defense. And it seems like these Thunderbirds are just doing a fantastic job up front. They just seem to get better and better on defense as the season goes on. Here goes a throw into the flats. Catch is made as he gets this one out to the 30 for a gain of 5. That's going to be McGriff on the catch. And it's 3rd down and 4 now for the Explorers. So the Explorers need 4 yards here as they have Latavian Worrell out in the shotgun. They got 3 receivers out to the left side at the bottom of your screen. Looks like they're setting up the running back screen. And they got it. 1st down as they get this one out to Scudder. And he gets the 1st down out to the 39-yard line. Screen plays always seem to really work for a lot of RFL teams. It all depends, though, on when you call it. A lot of teams tend to call it on that 3rd down situation. Sometimes can get readable, but those teams that mix it up, usually that screen pass usually works out a lot in their benefit if they get the blocks. And here goes Worrell on 1st down, looking to throw the ball once again. Great protection by the offensive line, and there goes Worrell taking off and slides to avoid the contact. What's up, Coach Brown? Appreciate you coming through the live stream, my guy. So I know for RFL you can dictate for the casual game. If I go and edit my guys and then just draft players, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, but I'll figure that all out, though. There's a handoff and a big hit right there as he is taken down at the 48-yard line. Met by big number 73, Ben Meacham, defensive tackle. A yard short of that 1st down marker. And this is when you would have loved to have Bradley Atagwe in the backfield starting for Razy. Like I said, more of that speed back that's going to get you those yards. But here goes play action. And he's getting chased from behind. Lets one fly, and he's off the mark. Good defense there by the Thunderbirds, forcing that incompletion. And with that incomplete pass, we now reach the 2-minute offense here in the 1st half. Score 17-7. Thunderbirds just got to stop. 4th down. And Explorers going to have to punt it. All right, RFL analysis. Appreciate you coming through. I'll see you at the Armadillos and Huskies game. Big stop by the Thunderbirds. And the punting unit looking to boot this one as far as they can near the goal line. This one goes out of bounds right at the 20, so equivalent to a touchback. Could have just punted that one straight forward. Now here goes the offense once again for the Thunderbirds. They have just been red hot this season. You can see on the ground, Ronnie Nickens, 20 carries, 96 yards and a touchdown already in this game. He had 19 for 95 last week. As I said, no touchdowns in that game, but he's got a touchdown in this one. And it's 1st and 10 here at the 20. LC3 is going to drop back looking to pass off the mark as that one falls incomplete. Looked like he was going to have some heavy contact immediately if he even had that pass on target. I guess LC3 didn't want to try to risk anything or possibility of an interception. Throws that one away, and it's now 2nd and 10. Going to let LC3 throw again. He goes over the middle, and it looks like he's got the first down. That's Tremont Scrine. And no, they're going to say he's inches short of the first. It's a 10-yard reception, though. Big 3rd down here for the Explorers. Let's see if they can get this stop. Don't want to allow the Thunderbirds to keep rumbling down the field. And they're going to look to try to throw for it. And there goes LC3 taking off. Doesn't slide, but he hangs on to the football, and he's got a first down across midfield at the 48. And this is why he's so dangerous. I mean, his ability to just take off out of the pocket, the speed he possesses at the quarterback position is just tremendous. And you got a quarterback that can run like that. A lot of teams, when you go up against a team with a player like that at the quarterback position defensively, very hard to stop him. First and 10 at the 48. One receiver out wide, DeAndre Kane at the bottom of the screen. LC3 looking, throws, and there goes a reception for a first down. Like I said, he can do it all. Great pass right there as he finds his tight end, Rashawn Parker, for a first down. And that's going to be a timeout called by Toronto. He's doing a great job moving the football right now. First and 10 at the 27-yard line. LC3 going to drop back, looking to pass, takes off. There's a flag, however, on the field. Nice juke move. He got the first. And we got to see what type of flag they've thrown out. Holding on the offense, so that kills that play right there. A.J. Kale going to drop them back 10 yards. And so it's now 1st and 20. What's good, Jaden Hardy? Appreciate you coming through the live stream, my guy. 1st and 10. Here goes a throw on the move. Would have been a great catch, but great defense there by Chamberlain, forcing the incompletion. And that's going to bring up now 2nd down and 20. This is LC3, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFC. Yeah, man, I mean, NFC, of course, we already know is the younger group. AFC teams were the original 16 teams in the RFL. NFC got an expansion to be a part of the league just last season. And this is only the 2nd year that we've seen him in contest. But, you know, it really ain't that much of a difference from the AFC team because they only had one extra year. But, you know, we firmly know the AFC guys. And, you know, just got to check and see how, you know, teams progress and go on in their 2nd year playing like we did with the AFC. So now we know the guys like Drake Crowell, Hunter Mackey, and things like that. But we're going to have to see who those top players are in the NFC, and LC3 definitely one of them. 3rd down and 15, and I don't know what he was doing there. Ran straight into the pressure and goes down for a sack. There's going to be a flag on the play, though. Holding once again on the offense, and it's A.J. Kale, the left guard again. And so they take the holding penalty. Well, they decline it. They bring up 4th down, and of course they got to punt it away. Here goes the punt. This one angling towards the right side. Goes out of bounds at the 2. Great punt right there by Watson. First and 10 for the Explorers, backed up near their own end zone. Could be risky right here. Got to make sure that they get away from getting safety. I formation. They go with the fullback dive, and it's blown up by the Thunderbirds defense. Flanagan on the tackle. Big defensive tackle right there, along with Holmes coming up with the tackle for a loss. And so that's going to be tough. They didn't get anything on that fullback dive. Usually with a fullback dive, you're expecting your big guy to be able to get at least something on that play. Ends up getting tackled and brought down immediately. And they aren't even going to try to attempt to run anything else. That's going to be the end of the first half. The Explorers trailing to the Thunderbirds on the road here. 17-7 is the score. So far, this has been a competitive football game still, even though the Thunderbirds lead it by 10. But, I mean, the Explorers got to make sure things doesn't get out of hand. I mean, look at the passing yard from both teams. The Explorers only a little over 30 yards passing. The Thunderbirds 50 at 51, but I mean LC3 getting the job done on the ground. I mean, that first half they had a combined total of over 200 yards on the ground. So the Thunderbirds definitely finding ways to succeed. They got to find a way to try to limit LC3 from coming outside of the pocket and damaging them on the ground. As you can see right here, that quarterback draw play in the end zone for a touchdown. I mean, he's just been absolutely breaking off huge runs and huge plays for the Thunderbirds, and that's something that the Explorers have got to limit if they want to win this game. Here's the start of the second half. This one's going to be fielded at the 2-yard line. C.J. Robinson on the return. And speaking of C.J. Robinson, did not see a single play from him at all in that first half. That's their go-to guy, and he hasn't touched the football once on offense. You got to probably, I don't know who to blame in that situation. Is it Latavian Worrell just not targeting him, or is C.J. Robinson getting locked up? Haven't been quite paying attention to him, but he might, from what I've been seeing a little bit, he has been getting double teamed quite a bit. There's a handoff for Razy. It's this one to the 27. Usually this is a team that likes to air it out. Like I said, haven't seen any big plays through the air yet. Like I said, only 31 yards in that first half. Here goes for Razy, fighting to try to get that first down. Got close, about an inch short. It's now 3rd and inches. It's a big third down here for the Explorers. They want to make sure that they get started off on the right foot here on their opening drive in the second half. Offset I formation. Worrell going to hand this one off to Ferrazzi. The juke doesn't work, and a great open field tackle made there by Wayne Norman, linebacker and defensive player of the year from a season ago. Said who you got to lock down tonight? I mean, of course you got to try to lock down Keith Guyton and Tyrese Maxwell. Those are like the best receivers in the league. There goes a beautiful punt. This one's going to be down at the 5. But they didn't show up, though, last week. Well, I would say yesterday against the Sentinels in their loss. And, I mean, Guyton showed up with a big catch towards the end that could have gave him a chance to try to win. But, I mean, those guys are pretty quiet in that game. Hopefully the Armadillos can stand up to the challenge and possibly get that job done just like the Sentinels did. That offense was absolutely non-existent. And if it wasn't for that kick return, I don't think they would have had any life in them. They would shut out the whole game until the end of the 4th. First down and 10 here, though. Here goes a quarterback draw. Nice spin move, breaking tackles, and he gets this one out to the 11. Over 100 yards rushing for LC3. All ones, 11 carry for 111 yards. A 6-yard gain right there on that play. I'm liking how they're calling up that quarterback draw plays at times. I mean, that sets up very nicely. It seems like their offensive line does a great job of knowing where to pick up those blocks for that play. And there goes a nice first down run by Ronnie Nickens. That puts him over 100 yards rushing on the ground as well. So these guys together are just as great as a duo that you can have running the football at the quarterback and running back position. You got to give credit to the offensive line as well, doing a great job blocking up front. First down and 10 at the 19-yard line. LC3 going to hand this one off. Ronnie Nickens tripped up. And he's managed to get 4 yards on the play. Gets it out to the 23. And for guys who aren't a part of the Discord that doesn't know what I'm going to do to try to make sure that I keep updated with the stream so that I don't have to sim games, is I'm going to double up on the amount of streams. I mean, I'm still going to have the same amount of streams that I do usually in a day. Nice play right there by the defense. But what I'm going to do is, instead of having one game on Monday and Thursdays, I was going to do one for each conference, and then have game day be on the weekend on both Saturday and Sunday. So that way that'll cover a complete span of 10 games, and it'll probably be 1 to 2 games left that I'll have to, that aren't, going to get streamed. But in that case, I probably would, whenever I get free time, probably stream that game with no commentary. But for the most part, that means we're going to get 10 games a week, and we should be good. Play action, LC3 throws, and this one's off the mark. Looked like he could have probably reached up to try to grab that one, but didn't attempt to even try to go for the football. It may have just sailed way too high for him. Coach Kozer not happy with the outcome of that play. It was right there, and had he been able to connect, that would have been a big first down for the Thunderbirds. Instead, they got to punt it away. Here goes the punt. This one high into the air. And there goes C.J. Robinson. If he can't get it done receiving, he's sure enough to get it done returning the football. And there goes a great punt return as he gets this one to the 47. Yeah, 10 games a week. That was the best idea I could come up with. I mean, my weekends are definitely going to be shot from that probably. But at times I probably might not be able to do exactly 10, but I'll let you guys know when I can. But that's what I'm aiming for. First and 10. Here goes a handoff for Razy. Gets this one out past midfield to the 48. He's been rushing well. He's got averaging 4.4 yards a carry with 10 carries for 44 yards. Here goes LC3. I said LC3. Worrell avoiding the sack. Throws an absolute dart. Beautiful juke move by McGriff, and he gets this one to the 30. Touchdown saving tackle made right there by the linebacker Hope. And that was just an absolute dart. He just delivered the catch. McGriff in stride, and McGriff showing off the ability to make a defender miss and go up the field for some more yardage. This is a great job by Latavian Worrell. You can see right there getting reached on. Possibility he could have got sacked. Got out of there. Delivered a good football. I said a good football. Delivered a good pass. He picked up a good first down. There's a handoff to the outside. Great job right there on the outside contain. And there's a flag, though, on the field. Holding on the offense. Been a lot of those penalties so far today. Dejon Davis, the left tackle, is going to push the offense back to the 40, making it a 1st and 20. What's good, Arcade Adventure Productions? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. They send a blitz here. Picked up well. He looks, throws, wide open receiver. There goes McGriff once again. Actually, that's not McGriff. That's the tight end, Braxton Banjo. And that's going to be an Explorer's first down. Braxton Banjo coming right across the middle, wide open on that deep crossing route. Great delivery once again by Latavian Worrell. Just as East Coast Gaming says, red zone alert here as the Explorers are at the 15. Draw play here. Here goes for Razy to the end zone. Touchdown, Explorers. What a run by Angelo Ferrezi. 15 yards to the house. Almost got in the end zone untouched, and that's going to cut this lead once again back down to a field goal lead. That's if they get the extra point. It's always not guaranteed, but still, what a play right there. The draw play absolutely caught the defense off guard. The speed of Ferrezi, able to burst through that wide open gap that he had to work with and get in the end zone for 6. This game has been jam-packed full of competition, big plays, and now it's a field goal game as the Explorers increase their amount of points to 14 with the score 17-14 here. Thunderbirds looking a little bit shaken up on that sideline. You can see coach talking with the defense. What happened on that play? Wayne Norman, it's the middle linebacker right there. Great middle linebacker for the Thunderbirds. Nowhere in sight on that play. Great job, though, by the Explorers. Nice play call. There goes the return. And he'll get this one to the 30. DeAndre Cain has been a great receiver for the Thunderbirds in his rookie year, but this season just doesn't seem like he's getting the football enough, or that he's really making the plays that he did in his rookie season. Most of those touchdowns that LC3 threw, which was 30 last season in his rookie season, and it was to him, and we just haven't quite seen him as much at all this season, though. Good block right there on the outside, and an even better job there by the defense, keeping that to a short gain, 3 yards on the carry. This is a pretty decent gain right there for Ronnie Nickens. Second down and 7 at the 33-yard line. Shotgun here for LC3. There goes play action as he'll set up throws across his body, and that was a wide open target. He just absolutely missed him. And there was just no reason for him to keep rolling outside. Could have just ran out, set his feet, didn't have anybody chasing him, and he could have delivered a better pass. You can see right there, Coach Kozer not happy with that. Got to make those completions. With the incompletion, it now brings up 3rd and 7 as LC3 comes out into pistol formation. Play action as he'll look to throw again. Throws this one, and he's off the mark once again. That was a little bit of a tight squeeze to try to fit the football in, but he was open. Did have a step on him, and for the second time, inaccurate on the pass, and that brings up 4th down. C.J. Robinson getting an obvious face mask penalty right there. That's going to move them 15 yards up.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And there's another rookie right there, Victor Rocca. Called for the penalty right there. And so that adds 15 yards on the play and moves the Explorers up to the 30-yard line. So this is a great position to be in for the Explorers, an opportunity to either tie or take the lead if they could get some points here on this drive. Play action, Latavian Worrell, quick throw, wide open. There goes C.J. Robinson. His first catch of the day, and it's a huge one to set up 1st and 10, once again back in the red zone. And that was an obvious mismatch right there. A linebacker covering C.J. Robinson, able to take advantage and pick up a huge 1st down. Here goes a handoff for Ferrezi. He's looking to try to get to the end zone as he did the last time, and he gets to the 10-yard line. Gain of 7 on 1st down. You can see right now from how the game is playing out, the Columbus Explorers are catching fire right now. Momentum is swinging their way, and they are not looking to go down without a fight despite being on the road. They're bringing it right now to Toronto. Tavian Worrell throws the ball, almost intercepted. Dangerous read right there. Probably should have thrown that one a little bit earlier, but the coverage was just too great. Should have probably went somewhere else with the football. If he gets lucky, that one falls harmlessly to the ground. Big 3rd down here for the Thunderbirds. Want to make sure they don't give up a touchdown, or that's going to be the lead. Tavian Worrell looking, throws, catch is made, and that's a 1st down as he finds McGriff. First and goal at the 5-yard line. Offset I formation. There's a handoff for Razy. And he just did not see that cutback lane to the left towards the middle. But Farazi shaking up on the play after the hit. And that's the second back that is going to be down for the Explorers. They already didn't have Bradley Atagwe coming into this game. Now Angelo Farazi slow to get up. Hopefully he's able to make a return. If not, they're going to be short on backs. I think they only have one back available. And that's Scudder. So as you can see there from the overlay, Ladarius Scudder coming in. And he gets the football to the end zone. He gets taken down just a yard short. Last stand here for the Thunderbirds, and last opportunity for the Explorers to try to get in the end zone. Let's see what they'll do. They'll look to throw for it. Moving around the pocket, and this one just thrown out of bounds. So good job right there by the defense of the Thunderbirds, standing strong, making sure they did not give up the lead, but they won't have the lead if this field goal goes up, and it's good. So it's a tie ball game at 17 apiece here late in the third. Still anyone's ball game here. Great game we are watching between these two undefeated teams. Who's going to come out and remain undefeated at the end of this one? Seems like the offense of the Thunderbirds has came to a bit of a standstill since the start of the second half. They've given up 10 unanswered points so far. Haven't been able to score a single point in the second half yet. LC3 here in the gun. He's missed quite a few open passes. And hopefully he can get himself together and complete those throws. Running back screen, getting some good blocks as he'll get close to the first down. Goes out at the 42. We'll say he's inches short. Second down. Second and inches, LC3. Nice quick throw over the middle, wide open. As he'll make the grab for the first. Only first and 10 at the 45 as McDougal comes up with the grab. Nice diving catch. First and 10 after the completion. LC3 off the play action. Pressure's coming. He's sacked, fumbles, and it's recovered by the Explorers. Going the wrong way right there. Should have stepped up in the pocket. Didn't do that. Tried to, I guess, escape another way. There was nothing but space right there in front of him. And he fumbles the football. Like I said, he's been taking a lot of hits in this game. Should have stepped up for sure in that situation. Didn't do so. And a great recovery for the Explorers. And now here goes Latavian Worrell with another opportunity to put some points on the board. Any type of points they get on this drive, they're going to take the lead. And they're already in field goal position right at the 30-yard line. Pistol formation here for Worrell. There goes a handoff. Scudder to the outside. He's got a first down and then some. And he's in to the 10-yard line to the 8-yard. So at the 8-yard line, he's able to set up first and goal for the Explorers. Huge play to get started, taking advantage of all the opportunities that they are getting. And there goes Scudder getting taken down at the 5. 4 carries for 30 yards for Scudder. Yeah, even though the Scudder is the third string back, very solid back for the Explorers. In last week's game, he was explosive, got an opportunity to score. And if you guys can remember, the Explorers' last game, all 3 of the running backs scored a touchdown. So that was just an amazing game that they had last week in that win. And as I said, Scudder was included. So he's definitely a great running back as well. And here goes third down once again. Can the Thunderbirds defense hold? Most likely this will be the last play of the third quarter. There goes a throw in the end zone for a touchdown as he finds McGriff. And with that touchdown, the Explorers have scored 16, if they get the extra point, 17 unanswered points to take the lead back from the Thunderbirds. And there was just nobody across the middle. Wide open was McGriff. He's been having a great game. And man, it's kind of looking scary here for the Thunderbirds' undefeated streak. Explorers looking to remain unbeaten. Here goes the kick. It's up. It's good. 24-17 is the score. He did absolutely burn the guy in man-to-man coverage. There's nobody there. 4 plays, 30 yards to the house for a touchdown. And, I mean, the Thunderbirds just pretty much giving it to him. LC3 fumbling the ball, missing passes right now. Not playing up to caliber in his crunch time. I guess they took it easy after the half on how it went. And right now it's came back to bite him. And this is the moment where you want to see your clutch quarterback come up and make plays. He's been sacked quite a few times, missed some passes, but he's made a lot of great plays as well. Like I said, he's rushed the ball for over 100 yards. He's thrown for some nice passes. He got in the end zone for rushing for a touchdown. But he has got to make sure that he can move this offense and take care of the football. I mean, he only has 1 turnover right now in this game, but that was a big turnover that gave up the lead. And with that run play right there, that is the end of the third. The fourth and final quarter is about to be upon us. Who's going to come out on top of this game with the victory to remain undefeated? Will it be the Explorers or will it be the Thunderbirds? Score 24-17. The Explorers on the road leading it. This has been a crazy game. 17 unanswered points scored all in the third quarter by the Explorers to take the lead. And here goes LC3 in the Thunderbirds offense. 2nd and 2. They'll hand this one off. And there goes Ronnie Nickens looking for some contact, just lowering the shoulder, hoping somebody runs into him. And it looked like nobody wanted that smoke. So he picks up the first down. He is taken down, but not until he gets that first. That was a nice tackle, though, made there by number 23. Not too many guys can stand him up and make a tackle like that so well on the hit. First down and 10. They send an all-out blitz. Doesn't get rid of the football, and down he goes once again for another sack. It's going to be Battle that gets to him for his first sack of the game out of many for the Explorers today. Madden actually loses 10 yards also on the play. That was an all-out blitz. How does LC3 not see guys wide open across the middle of the field? He had so many targets he could have hit in that situation. Looked like he panicked. He didn't even have to move. Should have just sat there in the pocket, probably taken the hit if he had to, and delivered a good ball in that time. LC3 goes down. Big loss. 2nd and 20. LC3 is going to take off. He's been doing that a lot. And he goes down quickly. Only able to get 2 yards off the scramble. Third down and 18. LC3. Play action. Looking to try to pick up the first down. He just throws this one into the flats. And that's definitely not going to be enough for a first. Great defense there by the Explorers. Only 3 yards on the play, and they got to punt it. The Explorers just exploding in this second half. 17 points in the third quarter. They get a stop here at the start of the fourth on the Thunderbirds. And they have an opportunity to go up by 2 possessions when they were down by 2 possessions at the end of the first. I don't know what's been going on, but definitely seems like the momentum just has really went down on the side of the Thunderbirds. The Explorers have found that they are absolutely putting together a good football game. That punt almost could have pinned them at the 1, but it just makes its way in the end zone for a touchback. And so here goes Latavian Worrell. Done a great job today. 10 of 15, 169 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. His team has the lead, and he is looking to stretch that lead here on this drive. They've had a lot of good offensive drives since that third quarter. See if they can continue it here. As the first play, they go on the ground to Ferrazzi. Good job as he's wrapped up and brought down at the 21. That was Jordan Kramer on the tackle. Second and 9. Here goes a quick throw as Banjo gets the reception. Goes down at the 28, just 2 yards shy of the first down. And Thunderbirds, they have got to get something going here offensively. Their defense not always going to be up to the challenge to try to stop an offense as explosive as the Explorers. There goes a handoff. Great blocks. Big hit. Fumble is forced, but luckily it's picked up by the Explorers. That would have been a huge turnover to get things back started for the Thunderbirds, but they couldn't fall on the football and get the recovery. First down and 10 at the 35. Worrell, pressure's coming. Takes a big hit after he lets it go. C.J. Robinson, with only his second catch of the day, gets this one out to the 41. Brought down immediately after the grab. 2 catches, 59 yards on the day for C.J. Robinson. There's a handoff, and Ferrazzi once again lift up and drop down at the 43. It's 3rd and 2 once again here for the Explorers. Thunderbirds got to make sure they get this stop. They don't want to keep letting them push down the field. This defense, of course, at some point is going to continue to start getting tired. Read option. Latavian Worrell stood up by the defense, and that's going to bring up 4th. Great job by the defense. They had a guy on Ferrazzi and Latavian Worrell if he pulled it. And they are able to stop them from converting on 3rd down. There goes the punt. This one knocked out of bounds. They say this one didn't cross before it hit to the end zone, so it's a touchback. And LC3 with another opportunity to try to score to tie this game up. They haven't scored a single point since the first half ended. They were on fire. And the torch has definitely dimmed down a bit, or a lot, since the 3rd quarter. Here in the 4th, looking to try to get back in this game. Of course, they are within it. They would have tied things up. And the screen was covered, and he went down for a sack. That's Blair. And that is the 5th sack for Columbus today. That's a loss of 11 yards as well, and it brings up 2nd and 21. It's crazy how this game has played out. It looked like the Thunderbirds were going to run away with this one. They had a lot of momentum heading into the half, and I think they just took this team lightly when they came back out, and the Explorers have just been playing some good football. LC3 looking to throw into the flats, wide open. Breaks a tackle, and he couldn't stay on his feet to stay in bounds. And as he goes out after a nice gain, it's now 3rd and 6. So it definitely made 3rd down much more manageable. He's able to pick up 15 yards on the play. Play action. Here goes LC3. He throws this one down the field. Great play on the ball, as that could have been a huge play for a 1st down. Excellent play on the ball right there to prevent that first down pickup. It could have been a huge play. And the defense once again comes up with the stop. Time starting to get short here for the Thunderbirds. Fair catch called right there for Robinson. There goes Latavian Worrell back out onto the field. Couldn't get anything going on their last offensive possession, but he's looking to maintain this lead and to try to go up by 2 possessions. If he can do that, definitely is going to apply a lot of pressure on the Thunderbirds and making it really tough for them to come back. Thunderbirds were already in a tough game last week against the Barons. They go with a draw play. Big hit as he goes down at the 20. It's going to be a 2-yard loss as he's met by Jordan Kramer. And that's a big hit that you don't want to see Farazi take too much. He already got injured earlier in this game. Just came back and he keeps taking hits like that. He probably won't come back in. Good fumble as he did earlier. Luckily for the Explorers, he was able to recover it back, but we'll have to see what they could do here to try to go with a draw play, and once again, nothing going for him. It's a loss of a yard. Big third down here for the Explorers. An even bigger third down for the Thunderbirds as they need this stop. Play action, and here goes Worrell, taken down for a sack by Holmes. Second sack of the game, and man, what a player Holmes has been for the Thunderbirds since being a free agent pickup this season within this regular season. I mean, he's his overall wouldn't have expected him to play as well as he's been doing so far since being a part of this team, but he's been able to wrangle up sacks, make a lot of big plays in the backfield, tackles on running backs. He's been a great player up front for the Thunderbirds defensive line. What's good, Mitch? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. It's all cool, guy. Here goes the punt. This one's going to be fielded at the 32. And down at the 42. 4 minutes, 6 seconds left. The Thunderbirds are down by 7. Another tight game here for Toronto. As I said last week, was just able to escape the Barons, and they are in a tight one here with the also undefeated Explorers. LC3 looking to throw, and here he goes, take it off. Slides to avoid the contact as he goes to midfield at the 50. There we go, looking to try to set up. It looks like a screen, and it's there, wide open. There's a flag, though, on the field. It's a huge play. Hopefully it's not on the offense. If so, that's going to hurt. Holding on the offense. A.J. Kale, that's the 3rd time that he has been called for holding. And that brings up 2nd down and 12. When they had a huge play that they needed to try to get things going. Play action, though. LC3 looking, throws, catch made on the sideline by Rashad Parker. And that's going to be a 1st down for the tight end. What's good, Oklahoma City Lance? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And it's all cool, man. You actually didn't miss anything because I actually took 2 weeks off from streaming trying to make this an online league, but I'm definitely going to do that when Madden 19 comes out. And there goes once again another sack, the 6th sack on LC3. What's good, that rich kid? Appreciate you coming through as well. 11-yard loss on the sack. LC3 going to take off, run straight into the pressure. Should have just kept running to the right side. He only gets a yard on the play. It's 3rd down and 20. And with that play, we have reached the 2-minute warning. It's becoming crunch time here for the Thunderbirds. Just 2 minutes left in this game, down by 7. Undefeated streak on the line for both teams. The Thunderbirds just have not been able to do anything at all since the second half started. LC3 has been taking a lot of sacks. A whole lot's been going on. Going to drop back looking to pass here. And he lets one fly. The catch is made, but it only gets to midfield. Getting back only 3 yards, so they'll have to punt this one away. And I do not understand what's going on here. They're going for it on 4th down. From 18 yards out, they should have just played it smart by punting it. They better hope for a miracle on this play. If they don't get it, it's going to be tough. The catch is made, and either way, he dropped it. Ends up turning out to be a terrible play. I don't know what type of play calling that was. It was also a legal forward pass by the offense. And you give the Explorers excellent field position, which they have taken advantage of every single time with points. And if they score a touchdown, this game is over. Definitely was not a great play call right there by the Thunderbirds, and that may cost them. There goes a run. Good defense. And the Toronto Thunderbirds are forced to burn a timeout. They only have 2 more remaining. If they give up a first down, this game is over. If they give up a field goal, this game is over. So it's a lot going against the Thunderbirds right now. And it's all going to come down to these next 2 plays in their defense. There's a handoff once again to Ferrazzi. Another short gain. And there goes the second timeout. 1 timeout remaining. (6-0) record on the line for the Thunderbirds. Down by a touchdown. Just 1 timeout. And it's 3rd down for the Explorers. Explorers also looking to keep their undefeated streak alive to try to go to 6-0. And they'll come out in the I formation as they'll run the football. And he is stopped. And there goes the stop that the Thunderbirds were looking for. The Explorers just looking to play it smart. Didn't want to risk anything. They run the football 3 times. And they're going to punt it away. And that way the Thunderbirds have no timeouts. And at best, all they can do is tie the football game up or go for it on 2 to try to win the game. But if they do that, definitely a high chance that they might not get it and lose. Smartly played there by the Explorers. And it's going to come down to this last possession. And there goes the punt. And I don't understand that punt. He should have tried to angle that one towards the sideline somewhere to try to pin them somewhere near the end zone to make them more uncomfortable. Puts them right at the 20-yard line. But it comes down to this final drive. If the Thunderbirds are going to be able to try to send this one into overtime. If they cannot send this one into overtime, the undefeated streak for this season comes to an end. But it's going to happen to somebody. Let's see what LC3 can do on this drive. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this ball game. LC3 looking. Can't throw the football, and down he goes for a sack. He's been looking way too jittery in the pocket. And that's a huge loss right there. Wasting a lot of time. There was a lot of guys downfield. Play action. He's going to throw this one, and he's off the mark. LC3 just absolutely not looking like himself here. 12 of 20. He's only got 112 passing yards on the day. Third and 17 with 1 minute and 9 seconds left. This game definitely means a lot here. And here goes LC3 looking, takes a shot deep. Almost intercepted, but that brings up 4th down. And it comes down to this last play on if the Thunderbirds can try to continue to keep this game going, try to send it into overtime. They need 17 yards though. 5 wide, empty set, LC3 in the gun. Takes another shot deep. Incomplete, and that should do it. Tried to get that one out to TJ Reynolds. And just an excellent job by the Explorers, playing deep, making sure nobody got over the top of their defense. And that's going to seal the game for sure. No timeouts left for the Thunderbirds. And an amazing comeback by the Explorers. 17 unanswered points to come back and win this game. The Thunderbirds were absolutely shut down completely in the second half. And there goes Latavian Worrell. Fantastic game he had to lead them back to this victory, to keep this undefeated streak going, as he just needs to come out, take a couple of knees, and that's going to be ball game. So just one more knee, and that's going to be it here in Toronto. The Thunderbirds have come up and got upset at home to the Explorers. The Explorers showing, hey, last season wasn't a fluke. They had a 13-3 record, looking to get back to the playoffs. Got eliminated the first round, and they're looking to do better this season. Still looking to keep that undefeated streak going as they come up with a huge win to knock off the undefeated streak of the Thunderbirds here in this season. 6-0 were the Thunderbirds. They're going to drop to 6-1. And the Explorers going to take over the old record as they improve to 6-0 as clock has hit 0. And that's the ball game. The Columbus Explorers win it here 24-17 on the road here in Toronto, and LC3 looking a bit upset. Of course, in that second half, just did not play up to standard. It looked like the Thunderbirds took it light on the Explorers after that first half. The score was 7-17, and then the Explorers just exploding in the third quarter with 17 unanswered points of their own, and coming out on top of this game with the final score 24-17 to remain undefeated. 6-0 are the Explorers, and as for the Thunderbirds, they'll drop to 6-1. I appreciate you guys coming through the live stream. One more game left tonight. It's going to be Monday Night Football for the RFL. It should be a good one, as the Armadillos will have to travel to Toronto. Once again, another game hosted in Toronto today, where they will be taking on the Huskies. Huskies coming off a loss last week. Let's see how they bounce back. Appreciate you guys once again coming through. Hope to see you guys at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for that game. And until then, I'll see you. Peace.